Hi, I'm Ben Harris. I'm the director, one of the directors for Life Lunch Centers. I live down here in St. George, but we wanted to put together this little video to do a little bit of training around logging into these video conference groups that we're trying to do right now, and wanted to just kind of touch bases with you about how things are going. So far, we've got some technology available to us. It's good technology. I think we're experiencing a few challenges here and there, and we're trying to troubleshoot and problem solve as best we can and as fast as we can. So we're really hoping you'll be patient with us, make sure we're getting some good feedback from you so that we know what issues we need to troubleshoot. But if you'll just hang in there with us, we're going to get this figured out, and we'll have some good positive experiences through the technology that's been made available to us, and hopefully these tools that we're talking about right now are more relevant than they've ever been. I know they are for me, and they are for me and my family. We're talking about it more than we've ever talked about it. We're practicing it more than we've probably ever practiced it, just because of where we're at right now and the things that we're experiencing. So hang in there with us. This is good stuff, and it's really going to help in the long run and even in the short run. But again, we wanted to make sure that we've been troubleshooting the right things. When participating in these groups, there's a couple of things that we need to make sure are in place right up front. First of all, you've got to have either Google Chrome or Firefox downloaded on your computer. If you try and open these links in any other browser or any other application, they're not going to work. So the links have to be opened up in either Google, Chrome, or Firefox. So make sure that's downloaded. The other thing we need to pay attention to is the speed of your internet. It needs to be at least 10 megabytes per second. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that 10 megabytes per second probably also isn't quite enough. When we get everybody participating, and I think right now we're struggling with a whole world trying to participate in all of this online stuff, we're getting some choppy, some garbly, some pixelated kind of interactions, and so there are some challenges with it. I do think that all the providers out there, the technology providers, are trying to fix some of that, but just on our end, if we can do everything we possibly can to make this as easy as possible, which is going to include paying attention to what's going on in your home. Because if you're trying to stream a video here and be a part of a group, but you've got somebody else in your house that's streaming Netflix and somebody else who's gaming, you're going to have some challenges. So try not to have all of that going on at the same time. That will definitely help. Now, if you're using your mobile device, we have also found that the LTE or 5G speeds that come with your phone are faster than your internet. And so if your phone is connected to the internet and you're trying to connect and it's not working very well, turn off your internet connection and use the network, Verizon or whatever. Their speeds are faster than your internet speeds, and it's going to work better. So once you've made sure that you've got a good internet connection and you've downloaded Chrome and Firefox, the only thing that you have to do next is make sure you get the email that has the URL link. So we're going to walk through that process right now. When you get that, you're going to see here I have my email from Arden, who's another one of the directors. He has sent me an invitation, and that invitation is just in the link. I click on that link, and it's going to pull me right up into the check-in page. Very simple. This is really easy. You click the bottom bar there, check in, and now we need you to write your first name and last initial. That way we know, because there will be sometimes multiple groups going on, and so we want to make sure we're pulling the right people into the right groups, and we want to know who we're pulling in. So your first name and last initial. Once you type that in, you'll hit confirm. When that goes through, you're going to get this page. It says you're waiting to connect with DHS Telehealth. Now, pay attention here, because sometimes, and I know we get into that habit of kind of waiting for those little pop-ups to come, and then we hurry and shut them off. Well, pay attention, because sometimes you'll get a pop-up that asks if you're okay to allow the system to access your camera and your microphone. Make sure you click yes. You're going to want to make sure you click yes. So after you've been in that waiting room, the facilitator is going to see you come up on the other side. And the facilitator will then click on that, and that's what Arden's done. He clicked on that, and it literally just brought me right into the session, the group session. So here you can see a picture of yourself. I can see me here, and then Arden. Now I can switch the focus to where now I can just see me, and Arden's in the little picture. And you'll be able to do that with everybody who joins. As they join, you'll just see more of these boxes come up, and the people will be in those boxes. Now, if you're having trouble and your picture isn't coming up, or their picture isn't coming up, you're going to want to check and make sure that your camera's working, check and make sure your microphone's working. If you've got a bunch of background noise, you do have the ability to click on the microphone right here. When you do, that'll mute you so that nobody else is hearing maybe some background noise you might be having. Remember to click that again to be able to make comments and contribute to the group, but that does give you that opportunity there. There's any time during group, because of the audio, you have the opportunity to ask questions and to, interrupt if you need to. Just let the group facilitator know that that's what you're doing. If you're having issues getting on, we're going to ask you to, in some of these groups, we've been trying to run a simultaneous conference call. We hope to do that. We've been having trouble with the provider on the conference calls, and not everybody's been able to get on. In fact, Arden here yesterday, while we were testing it, tried 45 times and wasn't able to actually connect. However, I tried 3 times and I was able to connect, and this morning I tried that number again and was able to connect immediately. So don't know if it's just systems being overwhelmed, and there's opportunities to for the providers out there to adjust their systems or to bolster their systems. But just be patient, keep trying. If you need to, text the facilitator and let them know what you're experiencing, because there isn't a feature on here that tells us when you've entered the waiting room. They have to just go back and check. So if you're late getting to group, make sure you text and say, I'm in the waiting room. Because if they know that, then they can reach over into that waiting room and pull you right in. That shouldn't be a problem. Now, I want you to know that we're here for you, and there's nothing that we're not willing to do to help this process. We're working as fast and as hard as we can, but don't hesitate to reach out to us. Don't hesitate to send an email. Don't hesitate to send a text or to call. Whatever you need to do, reach out to us so that we know what's going on, because we can't address anything that we don't know about. So just let us know. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate your help. We're glad to be associated with you and to be a part of helping at this time in your life. And hope that this all passes and we're able to get back to normal here as soon as possible. But in the meantime, like I said, hang in there with us, and I promise you it'll be worth it in the end. Thanks.